Yeah, cool. We're gonna talk about aliens, Vatos. You're like, what? What's up? What's going on, Davian? Chicas. It's a blessing. It's whoa, man, that was another blessing. That's what you call a bumblebee, right? A black one. So big. Oh, it takes off as soon as I. Bye bye. Oh, there's another one, or same one. So we'll have their presence, their medicine tonight. Thank you, holy ones. Oh, guys, if you didn't notice the clouds, it's been raining here. My first rain in that tent, and that tent was a charm. It kicked ass, no water issues, no problems and no issues at all. I'm so happy. That's my temporary home. And I had started to put a big tarp over it. See, half the tent has a tarp over it because in the daytime it gets real hot. And but it added extra protection for the rain too. Not too shabby. No, I'm humble like that. I could deal with that for a little while, not forever, of course. I want to actually start to. There's 2 houses I want to apply for, and we'll see. We'll see. But I have to go through that process before I know if I'm going to be doing this long term. I want to check first. Might as well, because even if a small, tiny apartment, I don't know, 750 minimum. Here's a bumblebee. I will be able to kick ass. I won't have to. One thing I noticed, you guys out here in my spiritual journey, because this is where I saw a UFO. Okay, we're talking about aliens, but that topic of UFO is also with aliens, and so this place is sacred to me, and so I am like honored and blessed to be out here, and so it's weird because I saw there's this crow. He's got this area. This is his area. I've seen a couple crows too. I guess his mate comes by, or it's a different pair. I don't know. But this guy is like around every day now, so he's like one of my friends now. Whoa. I haven't seen these bumblebees out here before. But after a rain, who knows what comes out for water. But what's he so interested in? Did he forget the first time that he's nothing here for you? There's actually probably hundreds, thousands of them out here in the whole desert, right? Actually, let me show you some of that, holy ones. Have you seen an alien? It could be like 3D, physical in the 3D, third dimension, or it could be in dream state, or it could be a literal you would say, what is a dream state though? It's a foggy state from your now state because you go into a future state. Did I lose you? It's like you come back from a dream. When you were in the dream, it was freaking real as hell, right? In the dream is just like reality, no different. Okay, so does that part of yourself have a skeleton, have blood, have organs? I don't think you're getting it, honey. This is a virtual reality. This is a hologram. In your dream world, it's real. In this reality, it's real. In the astral reality, in the archetype reality, in the celestial dimension, okay? You go on and on. That's your soul, your oversoul, and your avatar, and your holy rishi, which is who I pray to every time before I start a show. Makaya. You raise your 12D shield, Christos, Machiwa. Besides prayer to Holy Elohai, or you can say Seraphi if that's your gold flame. If you prefer violet flame, it would be called Brahmarama. So Elohai, Seraphai, Brahmarama. Blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. I personally, your brother Thavian, I feel myself both blue flame and gold flame. I mean, excuse me, gold flame, blue flame, and violet flame. But of course, we all, I've heard Ashiana say it herself, which is our teacher of the Guardian materials, Voyagers and beyond. I've heard her say that, damn, now I lost my train of thought. What was I saying, guys? Anyways, we are multidimensional, and we have many lives simultaneous, not past, not future. But without the Christos information, most people think it's your past lives or your future lives, because that's what Hinduism or Buddhism or whatever taught you. No, honey, it doesn't work that way. We refer to reincarnation or this past life, future life, only because many people understand some part of that. Well, the real truth is that it's not past, it's not future, it's simultaneous. It's now happening in its own separate bandwidth, frequency, okay? Vibration, oscillation, because we have particle universe and the anti-particle universe, which is your doppelganger, honey. Machiwa. Dude, when the desert gets wet, it smells so fantastic out here. The earth smells so wonderful. And what does the rain do? It cleanses away, it washes away, it's a purifier. Earth cleanses shit herself of the earth, of the world, that the humans and all the animals and whatever, excrements, other beings leaving their leftovers well, Earth recycles that. It was so weird. I see all these tire marks and all these branches and whatever debris. It rained pretty good. Wow. And it's all different now. Earth is like moving herself. Machiwa. And it's pretty amazing when you think about it, vatos. Achiwa. Everything is alive. Every particle, which Guardians call particle, every particle unit is alive, is conscious. Wow, what a concept. Everything is God. Everything is a plastic, a rock. A rock is alive. It does, in religion, you're effed up because you're like, what? There's no soul in a rock. Hello. That is a distortion. The soul is fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension consciousness, reality field. The rock is one-dimensional. Okay, there's a difference, but it's alive. It doesn't have a soul because that's a religion concept. That's a distortion. It's a make-believe. There is a soul, but it's a level of your future consciousness, not what you have now. The Guardians teach us that this is incarnate. Incarnate. The flesh. We embody. What embodies? Our real spirit. Our spirit, our soul embodies this flesh. We're not the flesh, but every day, that's what people identify with as your identity, as that identity and that person. That person is this. No, it's not. Oh, you think that girl's hot, but this girl is not, that's not who this soul is. Understand that entity, that spirit, that soul is embodied, this flesh that was a little embryo and became this creation between your mother and father, which was an agreement. So you guys created this little body. You created a body for a soul to embody in the flesh. So stop identifying with this, because that distorts your reality, honey. When you understand life in distortions, your reality, your consciousness becomes distorted. That's what we're trying to change. That's what we're trying to reverse, because this is a world, this reality is distortion, honey, darkness. That's why you see people like me going outside of the grid and stuff, because of the energy. And while I am still trying to find a place to live, it's a place outside in a small town where they're all spaced out. Nothing's like, I remember my family's past house. Here's your wall. And a few feet later away is your wall. And a few feet later is another house. What the F? No, thank you. I will go to the boonies. I will go boondock. I will go camp. I will not sit like this. What the F? Bless you if you do this. I will someday have a nice house, but it will be on a piece of land, like with lots of space around it. That's just my thing. Maybe you guys want to be mixed with thousands of people. Okay. I will still connect to, you know, society and technology. I will still utilize it, because I believe that you don't just give it up. If you guys think ascension is about all being hippies and living in the nature, hello, no. It's like Star Wars. You see them in beautiful, giant cities, magnificent structure and technology and power and energy and knowledge, wealth, you know, resources, ability to live forever. Hello? Okay? Consciousness evolves. It becomes different. All this, man, in this planet, all this darkness in this earth, it's all going to change. And life will be completely different. This isn't your eternal life. Okay? We go beyond it. And some people are falling, unfortunately, because instead of ascending, because that's what we're in, spiritual awakening leads to metamorphosis. That's ascending. This becomes this. Machiwa. 2G becomes 3G. 3G becomes 4G. 4G, damn, I can't reach 5G level. This is the amount of current, the amount of bandwidth of your consciousness. And these beings, it's not about your brain, honey. It's not your brain. Once again, it's the spirit embodied in this flesh. This is a vehicle. This helps you walk in 3D. What walk? Your 4D consciousness. Your 4D is the spirit inside your 3D body. Okay? You're an astral being in a incarnate body. And actually what your soul has done, alien beings, because you're not of this world, what your soul has done is projected 12 of itself. It has that much energy. First of all, wow, damn. I can't even keep track of my life and my thoughts. 12? 12 trivatos. Okay? That's what's up there. Density 2 and Tara. While the New Age is talking to you about Gaia. Hello, run the other way. Okay, you're not going to Gaia, honey. You're going to Tara. There's a long, long, long millions, maybe billions of years before you get to Gaia. Realize that. Mochiwa. That's 7th dimension, 8th dimension, 9th dimension. So how do you figure you're going to Gaia? Exactly. You have strands of DNA. If you want to go to Gaia, you need what most humans have, according to Ashiana, 2.5 to 3.5. That's 2.5 strands, 2 in a stub. You have 2 strands in a stub, or about 3 in a stub. See, you're like 3 in a stub, and we're talking about 7th strands. Okay, there's no comparison. You're not going to Gaia, honey. You have a long way. It takes a long time to get a strand of DNA. You don't just go, wow, I'm in Gaia. You know, I'm flying in Gaia now. They don't talk about Tara. Oh, they talk about Tataria, you know, but not Tara, the planet. Not here, not this history, not this archaeology. another density matter, another consciousness, another alien race. And to us, they're human, but they look alien because they're in another density matter, a higher evolved consciousness needs a greater body. And according to Ashana and the work, the guardian materials, it is a giant. We're giants. Like we're like 6 feet, you know, like kind of tall people are 6 feet. Not really. There's 7 feet, there's 8 feet. Dude, up here in this reality, they go up to 14 feet. You're a shorty if you're 9 feet. This is what we are. Plus we're eternal life and we're living forever. We don't have the concept of being sick and having to eat and having to shower and having to do what? This is freaking distortion. We think it's so beautiful. We can, you know, make ourselves so beautiful looking, but really, you guys have no idea the glorious. You're so beautiful. You're so divine, perfect body. It doesn't die. It doesn't get fat. It doesn't get disgusting like some we would think. People don't mutilate their flesh, okay? That's not about sickness and death and skulls and all that. Symbols are energy that you serve. You put it on your t-shirt, you put it in your vocabulary, into your profanity. You represent what you say and do, holy ones. See, even though you don't know, you don't even know that you're a magician. Mokoye. Alien extraterrestrials are simply beings in other dimensions. Remember, think vertical. They're higher frequency, more advanced consciousness. That means more energy, more bandwidth, more Wi-Fi. What's that? Megabyte speed. Speed test, baby. You're gonna go from what was, I think 3G was up to 14 megabytes. It fluctuated up to it could go up to, wow, we were impressed, you know, from the, can you guys remember the kilobyte? I used to play online games with kilobytes and the freaking lag. Oh, and then we moved up to megabytes. Damn. Whoa. Same thing. You go from human life to a 4D life, an alien life. Oh, damn. Life is, we're like gods. We're godlike to our 3D self. I've seen it. I've seen those levels up there. There's no reference point to tell people, really. When you get to the higher, like we were mentioning Gaia, okay? First is Earth. Earth transcends to Tara. You don't just wipe that from the history. Hello. Tara ascends to Gaia. But we're not even done. Gaia is not the highest. Gaia ascends to Aramentena. Machiwa. That's those Lyrans. That's the Christos. Holy ones, I love you. Yeah, baby. Rocking and rolling out here. Chica free. Yeah, you feel this raw power. Makoye. Let's take a little stride. Yeah. It's a little wet. There's some mud around here. But it survived. I survived. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I wish I could have shown you guys the drum circles, man. Woohoo! Party time. Yes, we will. We are getting it on. Chikiwasu. Gotta get around this bush, this tree. Kamasi. And like right here's mud. Great. We'll do this gently, I guess. You can imagine all this life out in the desert, hot desert, needed that rain. It's not too bad out here because of the gravel they put out. Woo! Yeah, baby, raw. So let me show you. Cool. This is Nevada desert. I would say a good half hour from Las Vegas. And so it's higher elevation. I have to go through like this whole this like weaving road up a mountain and shit. So it is colder up here, and but yeah, look at the sky, the whole sky, dude. But my tent is good, you know. It was like a $450 tent because it's 12 person and it's instant tent, but it's worth it, man. See, this is my homie. This is my home, man. What's up? I know you get dirty and stuff, but who cares, man? You want to judge me? Go for it. I'm too happy to affect me, right? Chicas, mochiwano. Oh my gosh, I just realized I need my glasses to read your comments, you guys. Wachiwa, McCoy, yeah. Yeah, baby. We're rocking. And that mountain, wait. I don't know if that snow is gonna ever melt because it keeps on having this weather. You know what I'm saying? It must be cold up there, but I can't boondock up there. See, that's a different kind of forest, and they charge money. Why? I will just come here. There's no toilets. There's no picnic tables, and so here I am with all luxuries. You don't need it. Learn how to camp, vatos. Konnichiwa. Yeah, baby. Oh, chivas. Okay. It's good. It feels good. It's beautiful, honey. So I should make a poll, you guys. Should I shave before it gets into like this wizard thing going on? Should I be like real into Gandalf and shit, and then I'll be like, whoa, gee, I got my crystal ball and my staff, baby, and we're rocking and rolling. Or shave it off, baby. Because I respect your guys' opinion, because you know I used to shave it off all the time. But I have this opportunity right now because it's ready, or let's make a poll. Oh, I don't know how to do a poll on my phone. I never figured it out. I'm sorry. But answer in the comments. Please write your answer in the comments. Yes, Stavian, shave. No, Stavian, keep your beard. Or keep your whatever. I don't know what to call it. It's not going to be a goatee. I guess that could be cool, but nah, that's weird. Maybe not weird. I don't know. And then maybe I should do like, sorry, I'm kind of dirty out here. But it doesn't bother me. You know how those Arabian guys will do? Maybe something like that, like with mascara. Can you imagine what my parents would look like with this and with this? You know, and I'm not into Arabia or Arabian really, but I like how they do their seating. I'm attracted to the seating, not the culture or their belief system. I have nothing against them. I'm just saying that it's not the same as mine, but you know, but much love and respect to their beliefs. I just like the way they have their little chairs close to the ground. Even the Japanese do that. They're always close to the ground. I think that's so interesting to me. I don't know why. And it must be from a past life. Who knows? I like this little low level. I like to sit real low to the ground. And like that chair that I'm going to use tonight in the tent, it's like that. It's right to the ground. And so I still haven't got this fixed. I make notes on all the things I need to do. You know, the things to do list. Wow, dang! I missed a lot. El Cabong, what's up, vatos? Yeah. Awaken from Jade. What? Jaded illusions. Yes, Machiwa Kaleidoscope Soul. Let us get lit and appreciate all of one is all. Sup, family Elixir? Welcome to the chat. I love you guys. Kaleidoscope. Mari, hey brothers. Loved you, missed you. Indigo Wizard in the house. Fabian, E1T1, Elixir Vision. All right. Grow the Scott? Grow with Scott? My nephew, Justice Amkak. Amsas. I can't say that. Come on, man. Speak the truth. All you know. Yeah, we had some Rising Soul 3333. Hit that. Smash that like button, says E1T1. Yes, please do, guys. Growing with Scott. My nephew committed suicide this last weekend. His name was Justice McCord. Please wish him love on his journey. We wish you love, Justice McCord. We wish you a peaceful journey and for a quick healing. Much blessings. Thank you. Chicas machie. Yes, your third eye is open, says Kyle Victor. 2022. All right. It must have been a hell of a past year, right? Kale. Hey, everyone. Yeah, sorry for your loss, Holy One. I've seen 2 aliens and myself in a dream. Wow. I've seen many guys. I just don't even count anymore. Excuse me. KG, hey, everyone. The Alchemist. Awakened from Jaded. Yeah, Venice Beach. I've seen one out here. It came in. Well, it came in from like this. Shot in like a meteor. And then slowed down for me. And then it went across. Wait. Damn, I'm not doing it right. It went across. It went across that whole range of that mountain. And vanished. But I saw it cloaked. I saw it come out of a cloak so I can see the ship, and it wasn't a physical ship. It was like energy or something, and it had this blue energy inside of its field. So it was so weird to see this. I felt strongly, I didn't get that communicated to me, but I felt strongly that they did that for me, like so I could see it, so I can experience it, so maybe even talk about it. But if it went into cloak, I saw it vanish, man. It was so weird. And then I was just tripping out because I just saw a UFO up close. I was so freaking tripped out. Not scared. I was like stoked. I was like, what? You know, I was doing that for 5 minutes. And then suddenly, dude, I was out of my body. So what transpired, I don't remember yet. I believe I will know someday. I will see it. But for now, I don't remember what happened. But I have confirmation from someone I trust who tells me, because I allowed them, to check, because this was not driving me nuts, but this was like I needed some type of second opinion, and so she just confirmed it for me. So and more details. Something happened in the ship. There was they were using some type of light energy, light energy, different colors on my body, doing some type of scanning or I can't explain how it was, but it's so weird, dude. And I always felt after that UFO, that it was a guardian, I believe, not negative. Because some of you may have implants. You can even find out how to check your body for them, or how to find out if you have implants. And there's clever ways to get them out or whatever, you know. So, because, you know, when this topic, aliens, UFOs, the government won't admit it, and they're famous for, you know, hiding the truth about aliens and UFOs, and now sometimes they want to suddenly talk about them, right? So, and there's so many stories we know that have been leaked out that, you know, of course there could be some discrediting stories, but there also obviously is true stories out there that we've been, you would say, disclosed. And disclosure is happening over time, guys. And there's a bifurcation of humans. Some are going this way and are ascending. They're actually doing what we're doing here, awakening, talking about it, learning about it, practicing, training conscious awakening and your DNA activations and all that. Learn Ashia Nadine. It's easy to remember that. Look it up on YouTube, Ashia Nadine, or look it on Google for her PDF, Voyager PDF. That knowledge is unbelievable, and that's where I learned. And I first learned, if you're very new to this, she's going to first teach you about the aliens and the UFOs to get you beyond, if you have some doubts, if you have something holding you back. Well, I recommend finding, you could find it online for free on Archive. It's called archive.org. So if you go Ashiana Dean, Voyagers 1, archive.org. There you go. Free PDF. Machiwa. So you learn this knowledge, and you're gonna realize that we've been having all of these signs that there's been beings visiting us from other worlds. And then you got to have a whole system that teaches you, because, you know, religion doesn't teach you what these aliens are. They got to make up shit or some way to demonize it, make it look like it's wrong or bad, or make it look like it's fringe or strange or weird to talk about aliens and stuff. Or it's just Hollywood. It's not real. It's aliens. And then you get the scientists who say, no, it would take them light years to get here. Huh? I have one word for you. Or I guess it could be two words. Stargates. You don't go light speed. It doesn't take light years. You jump instantaneously to another reality. Haven't you seen Stargate? You see this opening wall, and they walk through it, and they're in a what? A wormhole? A vortex? Okay, taking them to another, what? It does this, and then speeds you up. You're at a different dimension, vatos. And you realize there are natural stargates. There are natural, like, portals and these wormholes in us, in our microcosm of the macrocosm. This is our Templar, our stargates. Then you got the planet stargates. Okay, her chakra, our stargates, you can walk through and stuff. Okay, take you to another world. Oh, but there's a caveat. Guess what? You gotta have the DNA, homie. That gate, it takes you to the 5th dimension if you have 5 strands. Wow. Walk through it. You got the DNA about those? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you bump your head. You can't walk through it. Ow, what's wrong? I did meditation. It takes more than meditation, honey. Yeah. You got to learn bioregenesis. Can you say that with me 3 times? Bioregenesis. Bioregenesis. Wow, that's sexy, right? Yeah. I want to bioregenerate with you. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's get bioregenesis going on in your life. Every day, do some bioregenesis. No, real. Learn Kalantic science. There you go. Cathara 1, Cathara 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, there's 4. And how about sliders 1 and 2, and also sliders 3 and 4. But no, sliders also 5 and 6. But if you keep going, it's sliders 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang! For real. Oceana Dean, sliders 1. There you go. Boom. There's your voyage. You're learning some master ascension mechanics. Templar. What's his what? Stargate. Third eye. Throat. Blu-ray. This is indigo ray. Oh, you want to go to the top? Your head? That's your violet ray. Yeah. Another consciousness where there's different aliens here. There's different alien beings who live in this dimension of reality. The 5th, 6th, 7th. Aliens living in 7th dimension. Aliens living in 6th dimension. Aliens living in 5th dimension. Aliens living in 4th dimension. And then us, humans, in the 3rd dimension. The solar plexus, yellow. The groin, orange. And then, you know, down here, that's red. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. What's up? You're awakening to your Chikewa consciousness, energy. It's all about energy, homie. You're activating it. I know on that in April I had that major DNA freaking activation, man. It's in there, you guys. You already got it in your junk DNA. You just gotta. I told you exactly in that video. Check it out, 420 video. It's not hard to find on my station, on my video channel. So, to me, it was very freaking powerful and amazing, and the most profound thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Even more than that UFO, for sure. I would experience my Christos avatar any day, you guys, because you're seeing beings from not density 1, but not density 2, not 3 and 4, but density 5 and 6, and Ascended Master 1, you know, level. Cosmos. Freaking unbelievable, dude. It's like, it's so weird to see a collective consciousness and its body, but the body's always changing. Made of morphs. They can morph their bodies in density 3, guys. Some can morph in density 1. Depends on what species you are. Depends on if you're using magic or not. Depends if you have technology or not. What's up? So, all kinds of paranormal, supernatural things going on in our life. Indigo children, star seeds, type 1, type 2, type 3 indigo. I realized, and I remember I even kept telling you guys, I wasn't sure if I was an indigo type 1 yet. So I kept telling you, well, I can't tell yet. But when I had my awakening, and everyone has this inside of you. All humans are avatars. They have a 12, that's 12 strand. All humans have 12 strand in their junk. So you have 3 at least. Well, according to Oceana, 2.5 to 3.5. Look at the conscious spectrum on the planet. Okay, right? So we have some people with more than 3.5, obviously. That's the star seeds. That's the indigos. It's all about this, the DNA, you guys. And you say, hey, I thought we had double helix DNA. You do, but this is accounting for particle universe and anti-particle universe. So if you take 3.5 and divide it, if you take 3, divide 3 in half, that's 1.5. So you have, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna get in my truck. I wonder if I can stand on my truck without killing this. I'll try. At least I can stand on the... Hi, how are you? Oh shit. I guess I won't stand up all the way, but yeah, you can see it rain over there. See it raining? Woo! Maybe if I can extend this out. Come back down, come back down. Okay. I just saw, before I started, I saw a hawk go over my head. That was another blessing, man. That's one of my spirit guides. And the raven or crow, whatever you want to call it. And he usually goes to that power line when he's eating something, or when he wants to rest and cough for a while and then go hunt again. Man, they hunt like hawks. You just cause, you know, the eagle scares the prey. They're all scaring prey. The eagle shrieks. The hawk sends out the shrill or sound. The crow caws. The owl hoots. They're all trying to scare the little freaking critters. They get scared to death. They hear that noise. It just seems to me that they're dirty animals, those ones. Ravens or crows. He was just like killing that thing, or it was already dead probably, but I was like hearing this raven. Just kept on talking and talking. What the F, dude? So I had to go out and check, and he's sitting there eating something in there. Do they make those things so they don't electrocute birds? Let me get back down. Safely. Shit. Oh yeah, I don't want to knock down my phone, guys. This is too valuable. Chica muscle. Oh shit, dude. Shit, don't die. Let me put my foot down. Oh shit, there's rainwater I just stepped in. Oh my gosh, it smells so good after rain in a desert. I remember in Arizona, it was the same way, man. Just beautiful smell. Yeah, baby, you're so beautiful. I love you. I want to kiss you. Come on. Yeah, just let me. I can't believe it, you guys. I haven't seen one coyote, one rabbit, no mammals, just rodents. Trips me out. It trips me out. I get all kinds of cool birdies out here, though. Sweet little small birdies. Some very beautiful singers. Some other ones who have this beautiful, you know, their own style of song. And it's like a... Yeah, I'm supposed to tilt it down a little bit, sorry. And that gives me joy, guys, in my day. You know, it does. But it's hard out here, man. It's not meant to be permanent. It sort of limits you, and it's uncomfortable. If you had like one of those giant RVs out there, you can see the white things out there maybe. Um, they can live like a house probably, yeah, but I don't have that. I have to live in a raw with no air conditioning, no heating, and you have to use clothing and layers and stuff. But I have a generator, so I have options. But right now, I'm just gonna see if I can get an apartment. I'll let you guys know by a few days, probably. You know, I'm gonna tell them I'm ready to move in now. Where's the keys? Oh, you don't have a 700 FICO. What the F? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna try. Gaia Vestitas, the spirit wants it. It will happen. Yeah. What's up, family? Chukaye mosotas. Koye monone. Koye vastutas. Gaia Vostuni. I love it. So, alien beings, they look all kinds of different levels, different appearances. And the ones connected to humans look like cat people. They're called feline hominids. Hominids as in having 2 arms, 2 legs. And it was our people, the blue flame people, who created the hominids. Now, the gold flame people created reptilians and bird people and dragon people and insectoids, praying mantis, these kind of beings, like the grays. Those are insectoids. So there was but it's interesting because the violet flame, they created pegasi and whale and dolphins, and all the aquatic animals come from the DNA of the violet flame. And also the deer, I believe, is coming from there. That's what I've read somewhere. I can't remember where, so don't quote me on that part. But I believe the deer is violet flame. And so, I mean, I know that that there's mixtures of reptilians, like the reptilian birds, those are Dedicrons. Reptilian dino insectoids, those are the draconians. And some other types. These are considered fallen angelic alien races. The ones that are, remember, they're multidimensional. We've been talking about the different dimensions. Well, they're going to have different types of bodies, body matter. Like carbon in density 1, and then you're going to have a carbon crystal body. Imagine being ghost-like. You'll be ghost-like. That's what your body's like in the next level. Reality is ghost-like. You know, it's like in Photoshop, you see an image and you can change the opacity to be transparent or see-through by a percentage. Same thing. In density, you become more and more transparent, or less and less physical, less and less dense. You're changing the opacity on your physicality. Your solidity is changing. You have less atoms in your substance. Understand? You can probably put your arm through your body. Maybe you could walk through a wall. What's going on about those? You can teleport and do all kinds of amazing things. I keep stepping in that pool of water, so I'm gonna get out of this. It rained pretty good, guys, all day long. Oh, here's another little guy. We always see these little black stink bugs. As a kid, we called them stink bugs. They stick their butts up in the air because they think they're protecting themselves or being aggressive by sticking your butt in the air. And you don't believe me? Watch, you'll see this if you don't know what these are. Like, as soon as he senses me. Wait, let me put my glasses on so I can see. As soon as he senses me, he'll stand still and stick his butt up. Like I'll use a little twig or something. Oh, he didn't stand still. He's probably afraid. I'm not trying to make him afraid. I just wanted to see him do his little thing. Blessings to you, Holy One. No harm. Machiwa Makaya. And I already gave Peanut his food. You won't believe it. He's big, and I give him all this food. Every night he takes it. Remember I told you I didn't think he was gonna like the spinach, and he didn't like it. He left it, but he loves peanuts and bread. And he lives in here somewhere. Hey, Peanut. Hey, Peanut, say hi. Can you guys see him? Peanut, you want some peanuts? Or maybe he comes from here. I don't know. What's up, Vato? Little mouse. He makes this little squeaky noise. So interesting what's going on here, you know. Mukoya. And the crow, he came and sat there in the nest. I mean, he nested right there, just looking at me. What the F? That was interesting. Yeah, baby, let's go inside and light some incense, holy ones, and talk more about these alien beings from other realities, other planets, other races of beings, other biological matter forms. Wow, check it out. Some of them are naughty, not nice, very dark. They influence our world, they control, they manipulate, they vampire us, wachiwa, if you allow them. If you're aware of them, not aware of them, then they're gonna take advantage of that. Mochivas, that's what vampires do. They victimize you. They're going to consume you in some way. They're dark. Vampires consume, like narcissists, like psychopaths, like these Makoyaso. You know, it's all shadow. People got some issues. They're dark and mean, and they have these tendencies. These are hybrids, fallen hybrids. But since they do have part human DNA, they have an opportunity to switch back to light, get their 12-strand back. Oh, the dark ones don't want us to have our 12-strand. They're trying to block us, aren't they? They're trying to prevent that. Wow, let me see. And so that's why our DNA is messed up, because it's been distorted by these dark, malevolent aliens that we call fallen angelics. And there's a few in fallen angelic races. Awaken from Jadio illusions. Thank you, Holy One, you're so kind. For your dedication and dropping true knowledge for us. Woohoo! Yeah! Thank you, Holy Ones. Much respect for supporting Christos Avatar. We're trying to reach more people, guys, and you're helping me do that. I had put that box there because it was getting soaked, and I still want to use it. I didn't want it to get destroyed, and we're it's still okay. Whoa. I get to deal with all kinds of weird things. So, to avoid more bugs and creatures, I'm gonna put it in my truck. It's the box for I put in my generator so it doesn't bounce around too much. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I still see some rain falling over that mountain. It's not far away. What is that? Maybe a mile? You guys, I've been to the top of that mountain. And the first time, it was weird. I went all the way to the backside. I thought that's the only way. Because it was so steep and scary to get. There's a part that's steep and scary. All along. You had to go through a steep, scary part. And I wasn't, you know, sure. So I went and found a safer way. But the second time I said, screw it, I'm going to go up this way. Going to the backside is crazy, right? I love you guys. So I just want to make sure there's nothing vulnerable out here. If it does rain, it doesn't look like it. Just got to take in my rattle and you guys, and we'll be good to go, vatos. Thank you for joining me in my live, you guys. I won't be doing it every day, but almost like every other day or something like this. Just to give my lungs a break. It's gonna get darker, but we got light inside, so I don't know. I love it out here. I got all these crickets. So last night they were getting pretty loud though, damn, but I still managed to sleep. I noticed that there's all kinds of black crickets underneath my rugs, dude. Is that like a blessing or what? That was like, I was looking at them, black crickets. Watch, I'll lift it up. I'm sure we'll see a couple. I love you. I don't know. I love all life, and I don't even want to kill these little guys. And when I've discovered they were under there, I'm like, I walked around it now. I was raining, and I was trying to get the rug up, and I lifted it to get the water out, and then I saw all these crickets, and I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry, because the water washed them. No, they didn't get all messed up. They were just, okay. Whoa, I'm like tripped out. Maybe the water scared them away because they could drown. But there was some under here, and when I saw them, I put it back down. See, there's that flooding again. Sorry, guys. Maybe after I lifted it the first time, they all left. But anyways, I had to shovel a bunch of dirt just to make this part level as I could. And so that was fun. But let's go inside. Wait, I don't want to make sure I left anything, okay? Makoye. No, I didn't leave. I'm fine. Just making sure. Yeah. We got this, man. Got this. Yeah, I seriously, I go out of my way for bugs, man. Seriously. You get to a point in your consciousness, you just feel that way. It just becomes natural. You can't help it. I mean, I guess you could, but you just feel that way. Sorry, we're trying to deal with the internet. That's pretty weird. We usually have kick-ass internet, right? Now we're trying to do the zipper here. So this is what you call outside the grid, you guys. And but to me, this is like sacred ground. I saw a UFO that was Guardians. and I feel protected. And it's actually, if you saw that whole wall right next behind my back, I don't have to look behind my back. I can just look out this way. And so far it's been cool. No predators, no weirdos, humans. That's the ones you want to worry about, right? I have to do the zipper. I guess every day is several times. I hope this zipper will last. And I need my sakis. But they must be hiding. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, there's the first you don't really call them aliens or extraterrestrials. You call them metaterrestrials. And those are the beings who first came into physicality in our time matrix. They're the highest level beings. The blue flame people, the gold flame people, I should say races, and then the violet flame races. Now these metaterrestrials created extraterrestrials below in the lower densities. Those you call aliens, or the guardians you say, well, I mean, in the Voyagers you could say extraterrestrials. Aliens, extraterrestrials. She talks about the grays. Oh, I'm not trying to put it right there. She talks about those are called Zeta Reticuli. Have you heard of the Zetas? The Zeta gray aliens? Those are some of the ones that the government made agreements with. Sorry, I'll get situated here. And so I still have the sun on my face. Do I need this yet? No, not yet. Because I got the sun. It's going to take about 10 minutes for it to go all the way down. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Much respect to you. We're these priests of light, yes? Star seeds, indigo children. What's up, holy ones? We're powerful beings. Yes, we are. And while we're in 3D, I personally know that, yeah, all of us can connect to our 12D self down here. I'm not saying it's perpetually turned on. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm simply realizing that I had a powerful medicine experience where it led me to, I would say, it felt like Elohai. Either Avatar, Christos Avatar, or Elohai. I started to feel maybe it's Elohai, which is my connection to Emerald Order. All humans are connected to Emerald Order. All people. It's part of the covenant, of the Emerald Covenant of this time matrix. All beings agreed to it at that level. So it was established. The rules were, the games were understood. So it's not like the fallen angelics, they had free will, and they used their free will to do darkness. Dark things, man. Mochiwa. I wish I had some cookies or something. Isn't that terrible? I'm not responsible enough. I would eat the whole damn thing. Kuchiwas. Oh, I have those old Krispy Kremes. I have an old Krispy Kreme. I feel like a dessert. Now they're probably hard as rocks, huh? If they're a couple days old now. Like 3 days. I thought I did that whole thing so I wouldn't eat Krispy Kremes. Well, it's from the same batch. That's the same batch. Oh yeah, I went 2 days without smoking, by the way. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna try to do that. It's just, when I started to travel, I messed up again, but because I'm still not settled, right? I got stuff in storage. I got stuff in another storage 3 hours away, and I got this tint going on. I got to spend money on gas and food. Wow. So I'm not settled. I know that's weird to eat a donut or something, but I in my new lifestyle, I just, hey, I do what this is. I don't have to check with my mother or a wife, a girlfriend, or any family or friends who may live with you. No, I don't have to check with no one. I just do whatever, you know. I guess that could be a blessing, right? I forgot there's some peanuts here I could give to Peanut. Why is it weird lighting here? Sorry guys, this is weird lighting. This is the other side of my tent. This is my living room. Well, this was my kitchen, but then I did some reconstruction and I moved my kitchen over there. Because that was the coolest corner of, like, temperature-wise, coolest temperature of, corner of the tent. I found 3 of these by my truck, and I start to believe, I wonder if someone collected these and just left them there by accident. I mean, I've seen, but that's plausible because I've seen these deer antlers always in pairs anyways. Oh wow, dude. Custard. They call that cake batter. No, it's not cake batter. You have cake batter ice cream. Hell yeah. That tastes like cake batter. Wow. Can you imagine if a reptilian alien would eat a Krispy Kreme? I wonder what would happen. Or a Vulcan alien being. You know, there's always some alien or fantasy character like an elf that has some slanted ears, right? You usually have a bird race. And I don't know if you guys, I know Leo plays this. I don't know if Leo's online. The crow. He's kind of far. I'm sure he's going to that one light. Hear him? It's like every time I see him, he's always cawing. Do they ever stop cawing, or do they caw their entire day? He's hunting. Caw! He flew that way. Oh! A piece of icing fell off. Look at custard. Custard. I always love the filled ones, guys. At least I didn't make this $24 go to waste. For real, I have the receipt. $24 for a dozen. What's the F? Remember, I told you on my trip, everything I was buying, gas included, everything was more expensive. The new normal? Will we see $3 again? About 5 minutes on the sun. I mean, we could do the sun gazing, guys. But think about it. If our race is immortal in density 2, what about other aliens? Aren't they immortal? Women. Like, they have... One thing you guys got to realize, the fallen beings who are in Phantom, they can't ascend without a host matrix, which is a DNA matrix agreement. Both parties would agree. An Orpheum angel, which is an indigo type 3. Some of you out here watching are indigo type 3s. Because you have a Nephilim soul in your body, like a devil. And then you have your Orpheum self, like an angel. So sometimes you have hellish thoughts, sometimes you have beautiful, loving thoughts. That's your life story. Sound like you? Well, you're an indigo type 3. You have 2 of you inside your body. And they're doing this so they can get their 12 strand back. This is all in Voyagers 2. You guys want to find that for free too? Go to Google, put Ashiana Dean Voyagers 2. Once again, archive.org. There you go, free PDF. Now you have 2 Master Templar teachings in your library now. Pink makes you think of like a cotton candy or something. But, you know, so what I was trying to say is, if they're also immortal, they don't need to eat food. They have technology. I'm saying not the ones from Phantom. There's other alien beings in our living universe, right? Well, life is just different. Completely different, guys. Every single dimension, your life, your existence, your body included, is going to be better and better and better. But there's beings who are doing this. Instead of going up, they're falling. Okay, up here, they were an angel. That's why they're called a falling angel. They're literally falling in consciousness. And remember, this is once again related to the dimensions. Let's say they're an archangel. They were a 9th dimensional archangel. Because archangels exist at... And these you call aliens. That's what they are. But religions call them angels. But it's still not the same as what an angel really is. These beings are... Truly, the archangels are 7th, 8th, and 9th dimensional beings. Whichever one, you know, they're coming from. So, they don't have a body like we do anymore. They can change their body. They're morphing. Their whole world is morphing. And it's so freaking unbelievable. And if you see a density 3 being, see, density 2 is like ghost-like, but also density 3 is like more ghost-like. Less dense. And any being from that reality is going to be like that. Their matter form is going to be, it's called, excuse me, crystal silicate matter form. Oreo. And crystal silicate is like quartz. Of course, little, much more finer, you know, crystalline matrix. Imagine little sparklies. Your body is a crystal body. It's your it's called morphogenetic field. And you would see it like sparkling little crystals. Imagine your body is made of that, man. And that's what these beings from that reality. It doesn't matter if they're naughty or good. They're from that matter form. And in that matter form, they're like crystal beings. So even dark beings would be probably very beautiful to us. Also eternal life. Also have super advanced psychic powers. You know, what do you think these beings are? They're more evolved. Everything is supposed to be more advanced than us. So you have to understand, though, that there's something called the Merkaba of light. The Merkaba vehicle. It's the vehicle of light. The UFO. So imagine if that's a UFO, a star tetrahedron, a vehicle for your spirit body to be transported. Whoa, you saw a UFO. Maybe you saw some being teleport itself here. Is it mechanical ship or an energy ship? Two different things, right? Just like a carbon matter human or one of those ghost-like angelic beings. Not from Bible point of view. Because this angel and archangel shit is totally distorted in religion. Intentionally. And I know it's like a, what do you call, like an unbelievable statement, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I should even say it. But all beings are part of this. Well, a lot of you guys are students of Ashiana Dean, so you know that the time matrix is a hologram, right? It's a hologram. It's an energy structure. And since everything is made of energy, nothing's physical and solid, like a, you know, we know even from quantum physics that everything is vibrating. It's not still. It's not solid. Your world, your reality, which means if your reality is not physical, then it's just a vibration, an energy form. Your reality is an energy form and your body is an energy form, but you're made of bones and bloods and all that. Yes, that's the particle. That's all the particles that they're all made particles, which is alive, which is consciousness, which is spirit. A Barbie doll one. I mean, if you see an alien being, man, it's from another reality, not just another planet. And that's just something you have to understand in your mind. That we have our reality like a layer. And other ones and other layers. If you guys watch this show, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was kind of dark, but I put up with it because I understand what's going on. And so it was called His Dark Materials. And they show this concept a little bit. That you walk through some type of doorway, Stargate, wormhole, whatever. And then you appear in another reality, in another people, in everything. What the shit, right? This is the way it is. Not exactly like this, his Dark Materials, but there's other realities. Just to get that concept in your mind that there's other realities, and in those other realities are other alien beings. So you call them multidimensional extraterrestrials, not just an extraterrestrial from galaxy B, from another dimension of reality, and in their galaxy, in that reality. I mean, are people getting abducted? Yeah. Oceana and Voyagers 1, she calls it abductees, contactees. There's different people. And there's so much information coming out of the UFO movement, you know, that there's even they talk about hybrids, humans, part human, part alien, because they, just like the fallen angels impregnated the human aliens. Even though the fallen angels, which are aliens, liked our human females, impregnated them to make a hybrid. They're not angels, they're aliens with a bad intention to F with our DNA, to create a hybrid, a creature, abomination called a Nephilim. And then the Nephilim were super powerful because they were half alien. It's in your freaking Bible. And they kicked our ass. According to Oceana Dean's material, they wiped us out, you guys. These giants wiped the human race out. And which is Anunnaki. Also in Voyagers 2. I mean, this stuff is talked about in more length in her other workshops too. So this is where I get pulling all of it from. And there's a lot more than I can learn in my lifetime, in your lifetime. There's so much data. I mean, if you went and learned all the techniques from all the workshops, we're talking a lifetime. Good luck. Because, quite frankly, Ashana Dean's material is pretty advanced. People will say that that's true. It's hard to understand some of her work. But some stuff I didn't understand before, I understand perfectly now. So I think it really depends on you, your personal development, your personal understanding and awareness. And DNA, every single one of us, I would say, let's say, if we're coming from 4-strand, 5-strand, or 6-strand, we're starseeds, we're buddies, we're friends, we're family. Well, those are different stages of starseeds, of indigos. And so you have maybe this opened or this open and also this one. And if I can feel my crown, I'm sure other people can too. Of course, on our planet. There's other indigo type 1s and type 2s and 3s. There's millions of us here on Earth, you guys. In different languages, different bodies. It's their consciousness, their spirit, that is what makes them unique. Maybe that consciousness spirit is Pleiadian. Maybe that consciousness spirit is Syrian. Human. Which is called Ternesium. Because it's pretty complex, but she breaks it down where the whole race, there was people who were lost in the destruction of Atlantis, and it literally broke off the morphogenetic field of the planet Tara, and of a population of Atlantean and Lemurians. So they had no bodies. They were disembodied. stuck in hollow fields, hologram fields, of hologram field 1, hologram 2, field 2, and hologram. Well, I think it was mostly they were stuck in 2, 3, and 4 dimension. Our races were stuck in in these. I mean, their consciousness was lost, no bodies. We are making bodies for these souls, these disembodied souls, needing bodies to incarnate and ascend. Get out of here. Now that's part of what's going on here. Besides these indigo type 3s, there's this other thing going on. All this is aliens, you guys, fallen angels, good angels, whatever. We come in different periods of time, not just this time. We came in a period in France. We came in a period in Christ period. We came in a period during Atlantis and Lemuria. We were born now, you were born then. Okay? We had these lifetimes. Some of you remember some of those lifetimes, right? Okay? All this stuff is coming out of the Christos, and I'm honored to be part of it and talk to you guys about it. And I hope you too have your Christos awakening. You know, to me, it was a literal awakening. Don't be afraid, or don't be shy or worried about experimenting with expanding your consciousness. I'll be one of the few people, apparently, who would say, hey, I suggest that you at least try it once in your life. I think that's enough sugar, so I'm going to take one more big bite of this last full donut. I think eventually these are going to be way too hard, and well, that's my last box ever. I hope. I would rather eat oranges and bananas, and probably I could start to add. It depends on the season, right? Peaches and pears. I know alkaline is not fruits, but once again, I'm going by how my body feels and by how my state of mind is. And like I said, I don't have mates. I don't have partners. I don't have family. I mean, we all have family. I mean, I'm not with, a household of people. So I can be completely experiment life in consciousness. And if you guys are a couple and you can do that together, that's awesome. Maybe you can go camping together and stuff and have spiritual experience and out here. Everything's happening so quickly, guys. Since I ate so much sugar, I want to eat a banana to take away the sugars. I was kind of hungry. I just felt like eating real quick. I should have eaten Cheez-Its instead, but that's the last disgusting food I had. When I say disgusting, I mean unhealthy. Because I already ate everything else that I had put into my grocery cart. That's not a good example, guys. I mean, for yourself. I suggest that you try to eat healthy whenever you can, right? That sun is over the mountain, but it's still bright, huh? I'll leave that on for now. Ugh! Now I regret eating all that shit. Of course, this thing is so heavy. These are all kind of like still not ripe. I mean, still not brown and shit. But I thought it was gonna be hot. But I got all this temperature, it wasn't hot. The other bananas didn't last very long. But this helps me get all that sugar off my... But, yeah, man. This is no big deal, but when it hits summer, that's hell. That's just hell. And everything gets hot inside the tent for some reason. Even the computer gets too hot. I have to turn it off because it's too hot. I'm afraid of that too. I don't want that shit to ruin my computer. I mean, I shouldn't have hit 100 degrees, but still, I'll be miserable in the 90s. Up real quick in June. In June, it'll be freaking 90s or maybe 100s. I don't know. I know that shit from Arizona too. It's hot. Yeah, no more donut taste. You know, for real, guys, I'm building it up in my mind. I'll be in the zone, man. I'll be in the zone eventually. I'll be very balanced, an excellent routine for diet. I mean, I wouldn't call it a diet, but that's what people do nowadays. They call them diets. Okay, so it's a diet. And I'm a strong proponent of fasting. So eventually you won't even see me eat that much food. I'm not saying that's everybody's path. I mean, you don't have to go to what you might consider extreme. I mean, mostly it's about the information, but also the energy is important. And you know, all those things affect your energy, whether that's a good way or a bad way. Everything we put in our body or everything we speak out of our mouth, every person that we hang around with, all these things are affecting our own energies, which in return is affecting our body, our health. Your consciousness affects your health. And let's say you got sick or something, now your health is affecting your consciousness. It's not a win-win situation. That's part. So, and we come with this freaking powerful consciousness, guys. It's not like we just remember it right away, but we have to learn how to activate that. And honestly, from my heart and soul, I tell you guys that this Ashiana Dean work is real deal. Changed my life. I don't mean monetarily. I mean in my soul, in my spirit, in my understanding. Like a lot of us in the beginning days of learning spiritual concepts, were researching so much. I've read so many books, so many PDFs, so many videos, watched so many videos and stuff. And then you finally start going within. You start going within. That's really what this guardian material teaches you, that all you need is within. That sounds crazy, you know, like we think we need money or something, that's to survive or something, but we're talking energetically. Everything you need, you can find in your DNA. All humans have this massive tome of genetic mastery waiting for you. But not all humans are taking action, are they? Most people don't know what the F a spiritual awakening is, and I think it's just strange and weird. And if your family and friends happen to be very religious, they might outcast you because you're that weirdo who believes in all kinds of occult stuff, witchcraft. He takes drugs. Yeah, that's another whole topic, isn't it? Yeah. People's consciousness still calling it a drug. Do you know what is a drug? What is a drug? Doesn't somebody make a drug? Concoct, put together some ingredients and create something to do something for you. What is it doing for you? Really? Yeah. Some distortions in your DNA. Wow, still in 2023. In your air, in your food, in your water. What? Damn, man. Distortion waiting for you. Or you're smart and you know how to chica, yeah. And when you think about it, all this leads to the agendas of these aliens, these dark ones, punking us. They're bullies, right? They're more sophisticated. They trick our own government, you know, make agreements with them so that now they have access. Now they have controls set in place. Is this what you really want, Earth? Because when you ascend here, you're gonna turn into their bitches, their slaves. It's not good to have extraterrestrial martial law. That too is in Voyagers 2. So, yeah, man. I wish I had something like cheese or something. I do have cheese for my other food that I shouldn't be eating. Of course, I faced it, the ice chest, the wrong direction. Take that, and I'll take that, yeah. Yeah! Sorry, guys, I usually don't eat in my show. I just felt like it. What's this wind? That's a pretty sunset. I hear the wind building. As soon as I go back to town, I'll go back to alkaline. I'll start getting all my ingredients that I usually use. I want to be in tip-top shape. I want to get back in shape as soon as I get a house to live in. It's hard to carry around my dumbbells while I'm camping. It's so weird, right? So, I mean, think about this, guys. The topic of aliens and UFOs. First of all, if you ever see a UFO, who's driving it? Do we have that technology? Some would say yes, but there's physical ships, then there's light ships. Like we mentioned, energy ships. Those are that's technology from multi-dimensional higher realities. They're using stargates to get here. Mechanical ships are created here. They didn't originate from nowhere else, just here. I mean, there's been a few references that other aliens, you know, live in our galaxy that we can interact with. Kind of like you see in Star Trek. How there's the humans, and then there's the Borg, and then there's the Klingons, and there's the Romulans, and the what's it, Spock, the Vulcans. it's weird because this is all basically just really possible to have all these different aliens, man. And then you start experiencing unbelievable divine things in your own work, your own journey, spiritual journey. Some of you have, I'm sure, have amazing abilities too. All right, I'm done with that crap. Sorry. But I think, obviously, the government has covered up a lot of the stuff about aliens. Shit, I forgot my light, sorry. But we don't need them to confirm it. We'll just confirm it ourselves. And we do. When you've seen a UFO and experienced it, you don't need anyone else to believe. But if you go crazy worrying about what other people believe, well, that's on you. Don't worry about it, Holy One. You're awakening, they're not. So go on your merry way. Don't make a fuss. Not everyone's going to understand you. Not everyone's going to agree with you. And so you might lose friends, sorry. But sometimes this journey, that's what happens. You realize that you too want to reach your highest potential in diet, in your meditation, in your connection to your people, whatever you call your people. I call my people the Lyrans and the Elohai. And Violet Flame, because I have a strong connection to Pegasus. That's actually probably my main one. Pegasi. And then Dolphin. And then Whale. Oh my gosh. There's something called the Yoni. It's half... It's called an aquatic ape. That's where the Anunnaki are coming from. So it's like, you know, it's like I didn't actually see an alien like in 3D, but I did see the UFOs. I saw at least 3 in my life, the physical ships. I don't mean physical, I mean in 3D I saw these ships. If there were, I know there was one that was so strange that it wasn't even round or like a disc. It was something just weird in the sky happening that was just crazy. And it was going upwards like a dolphin jumps like this in the sky, some light beam going like this. What the F? And another one was when I was in Tucson and the ship was having all these weird colors all around it. It was so bizarre. It was in the sky. I'm like, what the hell is that? What the shit? I'm like, I pulled over in my truck to stare at it, and I'm like, I have to go where I'm going, but what the shit? and so, wow. But this last one was the most incredible. I guess that was the beginning of my activations. Maybe not the beginning, but one of the earlier. So, because you guys will have these major experiences like that. You have some major, and I recommend going, if you can, when you can, go to a sacred site like Machu Picchu, man. Something closer like Sedona or Mount Shasta. You'll know that that's a big connection to starseeds and inner earth and all that. So, let me stretch out my legs. We didn't do incense, huh? Why not? But yeah, we're just a lot of things happening, guys. And I'm glad that some of you are waking up. This thing's in my way. Let me push it. Okay. Yeah. All right. And so aliens are a big deal in spirituality because that's what's messing with us and our spirituality. The aliens are messing with our ascension process, you guys. That's why they mess with all our stuff. You think it's humans, dark illuminated ones. Who do you think runs them? Here's a very strange or interesting question. Who do you think created them? They're a special DNA, they're a race. I don't mean special like better or something. I just simply mean they're very unique. They're not only human. Okay? And there's different races of dark illuminated ones. We have the Anunnaki dark illuminated ones. We have the reptilian dark illuminated ones. We have the Necromaton dark illuminated ones. These are fallen angelic races, negative alien agendas. So maybe you're just interested in aliens, but you guys, when you talk about aliens, it's a spiritual war between good ones and bad ones. And those beings that's why I went there a whole time today to describe to you, are less dense than us. They're like spiritual, celestial, angelic beings. And aliens, multidimensionals, other realities. So we're learning about that. How to get through those different realities through our consciousness, and you realize that's connected to your metamorphosis. You want a metamorphosis. Every human's got that potential to turn into a density 2 being, which is go through a Stargate, and either it'll be done through dropping the body, which means you have to die, just like, don't you die in religion to go rapture to heaven? You drop your body. Well, some people will have to drop their body. Die. Others may go by spaceship or Stargate. So there's 3 ways: dying, Stargate, spaceship. Well, how are you going to get out of here? So maybe you fall. That's another option. Maybe you don't. Well, I said die, ascend, Anyways. So I don't know. I get this. Sometimes you see disclosure in movies. Sometimes you see just, I don't know, whatever. It's not like something leading you to some truth or something. Sometimes these shows are actually not telling you the truth when they're supposedly trying to tell you the truth. Like, do you think X-Files, everything was true? Machu. Oh. Puchiwa. How you guys doing, beautiful ones? My souls, my oversouls, my avatar homies. What's up, gangsters? How you doing, gangsters? Mari Rastella. We're working on these bodies to go through the stargates of ascension. You said it. You said it, Holy One. I'm glad you guys know these things. 6 earth seeds, 6 star seeds. Actually, it's 12 tribes, and that breaks down to 7 and 5, according to the Guardian material. So we have Strand 1, Hyperboreans, Polarians. So that's already 2 races. Strand 2, Lemurians. Strand 3, Atlanteans. Strand 4, us. Wait, Strand 1. Oh, there's 2 races in Strand 1. Hyperboreans and Polarians are in Strand 1. Excuse me. So Lemurians are the third race, but they're strand 2. Atlanteans strand 3. Then Aryans. So I fixed it. Aryans are strand 4. And then the race that comes after we've been destroyed will be a future race called the Muvarians. And then the Muvarians will be Unchechi, which is far, far in the future. So by the time that happens, excuse me, by the time that happens, the crested race will be complete. All 12 strands will be locked together, and you'll have your Christ consciousness immediately. And so this is what we're trying to do, is we obtain our 12 strand awakened. It's 12 strand Christos avatar, to experience it, to witness it, to be knowledge, to witness it for even a few moments, you guys, where you think you felt God, or you felt some great mighty enlightenment or great mighty awakening. Well, hello, that's you connecting to your higher parts that are beyond carbon matter. Aliens and multi-dimensionals, you know, they're traveling through time all the time. Going through dimension, or going through a Stargate is going through another dimension, is another time. We see the time scales, and I can't show you the diagram until I get back on my PC, but you guys can see the diagram, right, on my website or something, or if you're a member, you can see it. So we have this Kochima, couple of good TV shows about aliens. I know a lot of people. I've even been to those UFO conferences, guys, a few times, and I'm talking about the big one, the biggest one. I saw Linda Moulton Howe out there. I saw George Norrie. I saw Emery Smith. I saw Corey Good. I saw all these people in person. So this was cool, and a lot of starseeds and people. You know, we're talking about a galactic, you know, reunion. Basically, it's a bunch of starseeds from different places in the galaxy, in the multiverse, all coming to be born through contract to be incarnate in Earth drama. Hello. Doesn't mean you're awakened as soon as you are breathing. You know, it takes you time to realize who you are, for some people at least. Some are late bloomers like me. It took me a while to awaken, or maybe I was supposed to awaken at a certain time. Kind of like that, what are those vitamins that do time release, you know, over time? I love you guys. Bless you. Bless you, holy ones. Yeah. It's good to be alive. What about the 15 chakra system in Christ consciousness? Yes, Holy One. Good question. We have 15 outside of, you would say, the Christ DNA, which is 12 strand. There's higher, and so we know it goes up to 15 dimensions, but that's not even the complete reality. You can't have a complete reality until you see the other half side, which is the antiparticle side, also called the parallel side. Everything has a double on that side. So while you're running around here, you have your doppelganger running around there, and it's going through its ascension, and you're going through its ascension, and you're both needed. I mean, that's how you have 3 strand. That's how because your side and their side, or 4 strand, whatever, or more. Some of us are activating our DNA, guys, and it's freaking real deal. All I did was, I've already explained it in that video. You can go watch that video, but on 420. But basically, just been studying Ashiana's work, and like, you know, in the background of my life, I've always been doing that. But I don't know. I think it's because one time on this medicine, I had a bad experience, like darkness tried to attack me. So now I became more, knowledgeable after that experience. So I started having printed. No, I had an iPad, so the screen was about this big, and I had one of her symbols on the iPad. It took the sleep mode off, so I could just have it always shining on me while I'm on medicine. It was super amazing. I didn't have any darkness or shadow and sometimes it helped to me. I know it sounds weird, but I always start listening to Ashiana's interview with Carrie Cassidy, and then she starts talking about the materials. She starts showing the diagrams, and I see these diagrams change alive, move, do something incredible activation within me. I'm like, damn! Not to mention, I've seen these Ashiana up there and other beings, guardians up there. Like in these higher visions, you'll see us in our different bodies and our different, it's so unbelievable, man. Shit. Very humbling, man. To be able to see these profound high levels of spirit and God. Like, we're all God, of course. But remember, the farther down where we are, we remember less of God. That's all. We're still God. We just been distorted. And that is only possible in the hologram. And only the hologram can have distortions in it, and God. And so, hey, the creator is the one who made it for whatever its reason, Chivasua. What you guys doing? Woohoo! Party time! Alignments are happening, question mark. Alignments? There's always, I don't call them alignments, I call them activations. Yep. They're happening for sure. I mean, a lot of us just get them while we're sleeping, or you just get them a ringing in your ear, or you get some type of, you'll feel it. And then you'll see the thoughts, you'll see the pictures, and you'll know you're getting a download. Not you. I mean, alignments are more like you choose law of one, or you choose the opposite against the Christos. That's called anti-Christos. False creeds, dark creeds, anything teaching you fear, guilt, shame, subservience, blind worship, devalue women. These are all signs, guys. You're not following some sacred religion anymore. And that's pretty old. That's been around like that for a while. But there's a lot of history that has been falsified or changed and hidden. Amakaya. Amachutas. Omakutas. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just keep on focusing on what you do. Don't make it an addiction. Yeah, it's nice and lovely right now, but shit, when it gets hot, I thought it was gonna be 90s for some reason. It was not 90s today. Try to be in 90s and 100 and on inside a tent. See how you feel. My shit was getting hot inside. It started to bother me. Stop being hot, asshole. Go get some cloud cover, please. Mochiwa mokoya. Don't be shy. Be happy. Have some fun. Relax. Come on. Come to the strip. We'll go hang out, have some drinks, give a hug goodbye. See you soon. See you again. Peace. What's up? Yeah. I'll get one of those white Russians. The drink, the cocktail. I like it. Drinks are free, but not really, because you pay the cocktail waitress some tip. And it's not like you're getting a full-size portions like you bar or something. But you could sit there for a while and keep getting drinks all day. Technically. But who wants to do that? I guess some people. I don't like to drink. It like makes you feel not so great. And you can't really control yourself sometimes. That's not good, right? I want to have control of myself. Self-control is important. Yeah. It's the wind that I don't like. Rain, it's just making wet around the place, but wind will kick my tent's ass if it gets a chance. I got it pretty staked down. Yeah. But I want to be in an apartment. I want to be nice and cozy. And I'll be with you vatos in a green screen. Yeah. Can't do that in a tent. Sorry. What am I going to do? I guess find something that was green. Because it just helps me do a different entertaining type of show. Yeah, baby. What's up? If you ever must shoot us. You guys, we just hit 20K. Well, 20,000 views. I mean, subscribers. Isn't that freaking awesome? It's actually more now. It's just happening so fast. It's freaking awesome. Give me 5, homie. Yes. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging with me, man. You're so cool. Like, yeah, you're my brother, man. What's up, Dave? Thank you. Yeah. I guess it was a good live, right? Come on. You got this, holy ones. You got this. Come on. We're going to sin together. Let's do this. We don't mess around. We don't leave our teammates behind. Oh, thank you, Jen. Much respect. Living in song is my goal, Coco. Coco! We used to have a dog named Coco. May you have magical dreams this evening for you all. And thank you for this moment of love and light. Thank you, Indigo Wizard. Always happy to have you here. You're another wizard out there. Some of you are wizards. Says Christ, says Jamie. Indigo. What's up, Christ? We slept under the stars for the last few days. Always beautiful. Yes, Galactic Guardians. You know what's up. Chaco Canyon. I don't know. Says Sky Blue Crystal. Such a cool name. I don't know, Sky Blue. Tell us about it. Thank you, Coco. Love you guys. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, you guys, this is gonna be awesome. Changes are coming because I don't know. It's just awesome that I'm not the only one either changing. We're going through some changes, and so we'll see little birthing pains, but it'll all be back to normal. Don't worry. And thanks for those who've come again and again. You guys are blessed. Remember, we're blessed. We're protected. We're the boots on the ground. There is other guardians in spaceships and shit. They have their own duties. We have ours. It's kind of like it's more hardcore for us to be on the ground with the 3D consciousness. That's why it's not always comfortable being here. I love you guys. I'm gonna finish up right now, but come again. Watch some of my videos. Oh yeah, by the way, I have one YouTube video here. Yes, here. That just hit 100K. The same one, the Toth video. It's like super popular now. So that's awesome, man. I'm shocked. That's my biggest video I've had on YouTube, I believe. Put your papa in the eco opposite to Ichigo Aman Dichigo so mapa. I could sit there and start talking some alien language fatos. All right, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful sleep. Maybe you'll go out of your body tonight. Have a lucid dreams, holy ones. Put some intention, your magical beings, magi. Practice intention, manifestation. I love you. I'll see you guys soon. I know you will. Check out some of my playlists. You can just push play and it'll start playing them all for you. What's up, homie? Namaste. Namaste, vato locos. You guys are so sweet. I want to hug you. Give me a hug. Ooh, I like you. Give me a kiss. Peace, you guys. We'll come back soon. Yeah? What's up? Let's give our lungs a break and we'll come back. Namaste, homie.